sometimes I guess it's just your night. We played really well, made shots, and we're going to see those guys in a couple weeks. I'm not looking forward to it. We'll probably see them again in the conference tournament. But our guys played well. I think we fed off the energy of the crowd. I thought the atmosphere was phenomenal. Our students really, really responded to our challenge. Our department worked their tail off. Everybody, all the way down. You see Jeremy back there, but see Brett over here, starting with Ken, everybody down. It was all hands on deck to try to give a national television audience a good atmosphere. And I thought our department worked hard. People over on campus, the Office of First Year Experience works their tail off, and the students responded. They were engaged. They participated. They were awesome. And I really feel like that was the energy that we fed off to get off the start that we did. And it makes such a difference. It just makes such a difference. I hope they had fun. I hope they come back. I thought the community brought it as well. A really, really late start. Obviously, school's off for the 600th day in a row, so the kids don't have to get up tomorrow. I'm an Ohio guy, so getting off for 3 days for 1 inch of snow, I don't totally get, but I thought everybody brought it, and it was a great atmosphere.
Yeah, that was your play. You I think, with a big atmosphere on the first play of the game to Zabe, and it seemed like they just never really got going, and maybe I think that play and the atmosphere kind of flattened them.
I don't know. I just know our guys fed off of it,
Yeah.
and that to me was the story of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They, I was proud of our guys. We the third game in a row. I think we defended well and rebounded well, and that's what I've been saying to our guys, and I've said to you guys several times that's a big key, because I lose sleep over a lot of things every night as head coach. But one of them is not offense. That doesn't mean we're going to score the ball every night. That doesn't mean we're going to make shots. We're not an offensive juggernaut by any stretch, but we're pretty good offensively. When we play with that type of effort on the defensive end, and we rebound, we can be a pretty darn good team.
And that's 4 straight games that the other team's under 40%. So I think that even if they hadn't had what seemed like kind of an unusually bad night, I mean, you guys were up by 30 points, and it felt like you guys had a really solid defensive night again.
I thought we guarded. They probably missed a lot of shots they normally make.
Yeah.
I know Teague had some open looks that he seems like he always makes, and he didn't get up. He didn't get into a rhythm early. You talk about losing sleep.
Yeah,
preparing for that guy. But I love to look at the stat sheet and see 18 assists and no turnovers. I thought the ball touched a lot of hands. We shared the ball, played selflessly. But
we've had so many conversations about glue guys in this media room, and you've had so many of them in the past. Tonight, Jermaine plays 17 minutes, 7 points, 8 boards. It didn't really jump off the page at you, but he hedged well, blocked in a couple of shots, rebounded well. Thoughts on his effort?
Yeah, I feel real guilty because, typically I would, in the locker room, acknowledge a contribution like that. I thought Kyle Zunich deserved that as well. And, the guys all started going, ooh, because I go in there and I'm all, my head's turning 6 different ways because ESPNU wanted to interview after the game. So I walked in there and I'm not prepared. I usually write down a couple things. And then I said, sorry, fellas, I come in late. TV wanted to talk to me, and I went, ooh, like that. But that would be definitely somebody I would acknowledge in front of the team because, he has a hard role. His minutes kind of fluctuate from game to game. But that's what he's supposed to be for us, an energy guy, an energy booster. And his rebounds per minute right now are really, really high. He's a high motor guy. Those hard plays on the ball, those blocks at the rim, those just ignite our offense and ignites the crowd. And he does a really good job of that. He's a selfless kid that accepts his role and plays really hard. And I thought Kyle was a kid that was starting for us early, was playing really well, ran into some tough luck with some injuries with his ankle. And not that he hasn't been playing well, but I don't think he's been in his normal rhythm. And then tonight I thought he was really good. Gave us a great spark off the bench, made shots, defended. He's tough as nails. I thought he was really good for us tonight as well.
We talked to Kyle about that 13 press they run, and they ran it a lot again tonight, and you didn't really seem to have a whole lot of problem breaking it. Kyle was one of the keys to that. What do you think of how they handle the press?
Yeah, they're really good at it. They're good at speeding you up. They're good at turning you over. At times it looks like there's 7 guys out there, and you just got to try to keep your poise and make the simple play and not panic, even if it gets deep into the shot clock. And for the most part, our guys did that. When you can play against one of Nick's teams and only have 10 turnovers and be plus in the assist-to-turnover ratio, then you took care of the ball pretty well, because it's not easy to do against those guys.
You've also emphasized rebounding and the physicality in the paint. Another night tonight where you win the rebounding battle. You have 42 boards. You feel like you're starting to catch your stride a little bit there?
I mean, it's good to be plus again. That's a big key for us. I'd like for us to have more than 4 offensive rebounds. I'm being a little bit picky because I thought our guys played pretty well, but we could probably, tell those guys, the elite offensive rebounder gets 1 offensive rebound every 7 minutes of play, and so I'm being a little bit picky on those guys, but I'd like to get those numbers up a little bit.
And finally, Adam, again tonight, battled foul trouble for a lot of the night, but still had 10 points in 20 minutes. Is he still coming along?
Who did you say, Adam?
Adam.
Yeah, did a good job. He's been solid for us. He's plus in the assist-to-turnover ratio, which is what we're harping on with him. But he's been giving us a big boost here over the last several weeks since Nick's gone down, and when Kyle was struggling a little bit, he's really emerged for us, and giving us a veteran presence, scoring the ball for us, and he's so active on the defensive end, knows our system so well, and he's become a really conscientious defender for us, and he hasn't always been that through his first couple of years of his career.
Did you dismantle the swag cab?
Swag cab.
Just gonna put that
I
tucked
think
away
we may bring it back out again. That was fun. That was an idea of the Office of First Year Experience. Jenny Montgomery and Jessica Van Cleve and Leah Kendall, and then our department, Brittany and them worked with them on it, and they told me what they were doing. I was like, what is Cash Cab? I guess there's something called Cash Cab.
It's a good show. You probably like it.
I did see a little YouTube clip of it. And then they gave me this goofy hat and all this stuff. And I just, to me, it's not a necessary evil to do that stuff. I actually enjoy it. I have fun.
It didn't look forced.
Huh?
It didn't look forced.
When you're preparing for Asheville and you're nervous about every little thing, and then, hey, let's take 2 hours to go over to campus and do swag cab. It's hard, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
How much fun was it just to be out there tonight with that?
Atmosphere, man. Atmosphere. So awesome. So awesome. And, I think it's great for our community. I think it's great for Rock Hill. They tune in and see that type of support from our student body. I didn't, obviously haven't seen the footage or anything yet, but I bet it looked really good. And, the Big South picks us for this home game, and you want to bring it so that when you have another opportunity like that, they might give you a good hard look. And if they do, I'm sure our students will bring it again, but hope they bring it when it's not national television. Keep coming, students, community, everybody. It makes it so much fun to coach and to play in. It makes it easier to recruit, and I think it's a great thing for our community when we all come together, like we did in the conference tournament, like we did tonight. But let's do it more often. Why not, right?